lying in bed in a corner suite of a local hospital, like some kind of a princess. I didn't even have medical insurance. I kept repeating it over and over. I have cancer. I have ovarian cancer. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. God, please don't let me die. I'll do anything you ask. Like a whirlwind, a haboob really. There was surgery, chemo, lab tests, CAT scans, MRIs, and new doctor's appointments. While in the hospital, I didn't have a working cell. Couldn't call any of my family since most lived out of town, but they eventually found me. During treatment, I found a cancer support group. 2 groups actually, one for gynecological cancers specifically, and the other for all women's cancers. What a relief to find other women with similar diagnoses and stories like mine. I don't know what I would have done without them. I've made lifelong friendships from them. They were a blessing beyond compare. My employment situation, on the other hand, was far less than a blessing. Despite my pleas, I lost my temp job because I could not return to work full-time immediately after major surgery. Wait, what? That can't be right. I have cancer. I just had major cancer surgery. Can they do that? Apparently they can, and did. Despite my cancer fallout, I refound my passion and what would become my second act, music. I had been involved in choral groups in North Carolina before I moved to Tucson. First, I joined a women's choral group. Despite chemo and being immune suppressed, I made rehearsals and even performed in concert with them, bald head and all, although I think I wore a scarf. Within a year, I found a wonderful church choir led by a doctor of music. Good, I thought, he'll demand it from us, which is what I had previously been used to. But best of all, they were planning a trip to New York City in May of 2007. Remember the old joke, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. To sing at Carnegie Hall would be a dream come true, a bigger dream than I ever expected in my second act. Chemo was temporarily stopped, and despite being somewhat debilitated from my treatment, I made the trip. It was so exciting to sing Vivaldi's Gloria in that gorgeous hall where so many famed vocalists and instrumentalists had performed before us. I sat there taking it all in. The ambiance of Carnegie Hall. Wow. Recurrence happened 1 year after my chemo ended, and I followed the same gold treatment for treatment again. I lost my hair again, but I developed the attitude of, hey, you did this once, you can do it again. And lucky me, as a result of the ovarian cancer, I developed deep vein thromboses, blood clots, which closed up some of my veins in my lower legs. It's a chronic disability and nothing can be done to improve that, hence my companion, the cane. 6 months after my second diagnosis, I got my third hit, metastases to the brain. I opted for radiation and got zapped with all they had in just one session. Repeated MRIs, CT, and PET scans found my microscopic brain growth unchanged, yet kind of fuzzy. Had it grown? Had necrosis, tissue death, set in? Was it a reaction to the radiation? More tests and finally determination. It was tissue death from the radiation. And fortunately, I had plenty of other brain tissue to make up for the dead stuff. Finally, some good news. The director of the church choir I sang with founded the Arizona Choral Society. Choral Masterworks. I was in heaven, and I hadn't even died yet. I eventually came to the conclusion that my cancer was a gift. It took me several years to admit that, and especially to say it out loud. Not only have I made many incredible friendships, but I rediscovered my passion for music. Both have kept me alive all these many years later. I fully understand that one can never return to what life was exactly before cancer, but that's not so bad. We call it the new normal, and new normal can apply to anyone in any situation. What have you always wanted to try but were afraid to tackle? What passion do you have that you want to rediscover, like I did with my music? I'm here to tell you, the sky's the limit. Go for it.